Hi, this is David. Welcome to Carrots and Daikon. In this video, I'm going to be telling you 3 ways you can avoid customer complaints. So first point is that if you're in the wrong, own up to it. Jesus Christ, if you made a mistake, just quickly apologize. Just let them know the mistake as well and that you're sorry. There's no point losing face or losing pride over like a silly mistake, and particularly even if the customer made the mistake. You want to be able to rectify any errors or mistakes and any problems the best you can and as quickly as you can, because the worse it gets, the worse that the customer will feel, and that you are technically digging yourself a massive hole, which you don't want to be doing, particularly if you're in a massive lunch rush as well. So keep it really short, listen to the customer and just rectify it. Just in case you are in a massive shouting match with the customer, which you really want to try to avoid because nothing will come out good out of it, you want to remain calm, you want to be able to listen carefully and just like intently as well, and then you want to be able to respond in a calm, chilled manner, and in order to just make up for your mistake. So the second point is that you want to correct your mistake ASAP. We're all human, we all are prone to make mistakes time and time again. Sometimes we add the wrong sauce, sometimes we add peanuts to a box that we shouldn't be adding, but how you respond is just so important, because as long as you realize you realize the problem and that you can correct it as soon as, that is the form of action you want to do. You don't want to leave it too late. You don't want to give the mistake box to your customer or mistake meal. You want to quickly correct it or just quickly make a new box, because the worst thing is you take too long and then the customers don't know what's happening, or they just given the box just for the sake of giving it, because that is what you think you should be doing, which really shouldn't be. If the customers order a particular thing, they should get what they ordered and what they paid for. So really correct the mistake as soon as you can, and even if you made a mistake yourself, just let the customer know if it's okay, if peanuts is already on it. If it's not okay, just put the mistake box aside, make a new one, and the customer goes out happy and Larry as well. And then you technically have lunch for yourself later. So my piece of advice as well in this part is that never blame the customers for any mistake they or you may have made, or any of your staff may have made. You want to just sort of put that aside, just make sure the customer gets what they want and what they paid for, and everyone can move swimmingly and not have to come back to the situation where it becomes a bit awkward or you're having an argument and it just creates that bad dynamic or environment for everyone to be in. You want to avoid that, avoid any confrontation, and just give it to the customer how they want it, so then they can be happy that they've been listened to and that their order is made up for the mistake. So the third point and the last point is that you want to overcompensate for your mistake. So when you acknowledge that you've made a mistake, you let the customers know, you replace their meal as well. What we tend to do is that we offer them their refund, so they're not losing anything, they're getting a new meal and that they're compensated for their troubles. And that's the most we can do as a business in order to make sure we keep that customer potentially for the future, and that there's no hard feelings, and we're happy to do it as long as the customers are happy that they realize that we've made a mistake, or even if it's vice versa, they've made a mistake. We are there to make sure, we are there to serve good food and good service, and that they're paying for it, which hopefully will be value for money for them, and that they can see that you care that much, that they're not just a customer that will come to buy your food, that they're more than a customer, they're more like friends and family to us, particularly as well if they've been coming regularly and they're spreading the good word of mouth about us. So you want to be able to show that through your actions, and giving them a refund and giving them a free meal as well. That's the most we can do, and if if anything, they will appreciate the efforts that will lead on to it. So my piece of advice is that in order to create that long-term loyal customer base, is that you don't think about the short-term gains, that you want to think as a long game, that you want to be able to keep building relationships with every customer that comes through the door, so that they will remember your business and that they will come every week or every month, every 2 months, a year's time, that you're not lost that customer rapport and that customer relationship. That is just so important in order to create a business that will be sustainable and will survive for years and years to come. So think about the longer term gains. You don't want to be petty. You don't want to just think, oh, okay, we're just losing this customer, it's completely fine. You want to think every customer is super important. They value us, we value them, we're offering good food, they like the food that we're doing, and we will do the best we can to keep those customers, because at the end of the day, just so many competitors out there, and there's no reason why they should come to you than to go to anywhere else. So make sure you have a reason for them to keep coming back to you than not to them. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Hopefully you found this video useful, and the 3 ways you can avoid customer complaints, which we do really well, but that's only because we've been doing what we've been doing for nearly 4.5 years. So all of that experience has just been put down into this video. So pay attention to the finer details. Just make sure that if you do make a mistake, own up to it, correct it, go that extra mile, give that refund, and just make sure you show that customers that you care for them and that they will care for you and your business for years to come. I've been David. Like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. It would be awesome if you could click that subscribe button and just show your support, and I could be making videos weeks and years to hopefully come as well. I've been David. I'll see you next week for a new video. Bye.